You know, in a world where everything is backwards. Hear me out now. In a world where everything is backwards, when you got common sense, everybody overlook you. When you got knowledge and wisdom, everybody overlook you. When you don't go along with the narrative of the world, everybody overlook you. The world tries its best to punish you. Let me break the record by saying, as a 31-year-old man, I've learned to cope with life the way it is. As a 31-year-old man, I've learned to accept things for the way they are. The world is backwards and is only going to continue to get worse. The world is backwards and is only going to continue to get worse. But the way that I manage it, I don't participate in foolishness, and I don't celebrate foolishness. See, you got this thing called the black community. And the black community, you are overlooked if you're not a gangbanger. And the black community, you are overlooked if you don't have 10 baby mamas by multiple women. And the black community, nobody cares about you unless you are a drug dealer, unless you are a gangster. You gotta be this extra hard. You gotta be this extra hard motherfucker to be accepted in the black community. And I refuse to change who I am. See, the world tries to punish you for being who you are. I mean, think about it. Everybody overlook you. The world hates you. Don't nobody want to be around you. Don't nobody want to hang out with you. I say fuck fitting in. All that junk about having friends, and what I'm saying. A friend, have some friends have some friends on these nuts. I didn't have a lot of friends when I was coming up. And now that I'm all grown, what do I need friends now? What do I need friends for now that I'm grown? You know what I'm saying? And everybody fake nowadays. You don't know who to trust. Everybody is fake nowadays. You don't know who to trust. So I don't want no friends. I ain't got no friends, and I don't want any friends. I got associates. I don't have friends. I have associates. I deal with people selectively. I go through this thing, what I like to call mental management. And how do you go about mental management, you might ask? You know what I'm saying? Mental health management is where you don't let what's going on in the outside world disturb your peace. You learn how to control yourself, and you learn how to control you learn how to control your mental state of mind. Everything that's going on out here in the outside world, you don't pay it no attention. You know what I mean? You don't give it no shine. Everything that goes on out here in the outside world, you turn a blind eye to it. I mean, it's hard to turn a blind eye to when everybody keep throwing it in your face. You know what I'm saying? When people keep throwing certain things in your face, it gets to you every now and then. But as a 31-year-old man, I should be giving myself a pat on the back, because I done overcame a lot of shit. As a 31-year-old man, I should be giving myself a pat on the back, because I done overcame a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And everybody think I got this far by hiding in the house. How could you hide in a house full of dysfunction? You know what I'm saying? You go into the house, and everybody in there doing their little deeds, drinking, smoking, alcohol, drugs, and all of it was there right in front of my face. I could have took part in it. I could have played a part in it, but I chose not to. How could you run from dysfunction when it's inside your house? Is outside. The dysfunction is outside your house, and it's inside your house. And with a house full of folks, and with the projects being the way it was, How could you run? You know what I'm saying? I could. It's a lot of things that I could have played a part in, but I chose not to. It's a lot of things that I could have played a big part in, but I chose not to do it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody think I got this far for nothing. You know, I didn't make it all the way to 31 for no reason. I had to go through hell and hot water to get to where I'm at now. I had to go through hell and hot water to get to where I'm at now, and now that I'm a lot older and I know how life feels from now on. I just don't participate in a lot of stuff. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and I watch and observe the story. I don't want to be a part of the story. You know what I'm saying? I sit back and watch as people play themselves out. I sit back and watch as people learn how not to control themselves. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of people out here who don't know how to control they don't know how to control they mental health. You know what I'm saying? And mental health is something that's really overlooked nowadays. Everybody overlooks mental health and makes fun of it. Everybody overlooks mental health and they make fun of it. But as for me going through my mental management, you know what I'm saying? I've learned how to control myself and I learned how to cope with life. I put up a post on Facebook. I said life isn't really boring. You just got to learn how to cope with it. You know what I'm saying? Life isn't boring. You just got to learn how to cope with life. You know what I'm saying? You gotta not pay a lot of this wicked shit out here no attention. Everybody is out here doing what they do. You know what I'm saying? And then people get mad when you don't go along with their narrative. They not mad. They get mad at you because you're not out here smoking. You're not out here drinking. You're not out here wanting to be a gangbanger. You don't want to kill people. You don't want to have about 10 or 11 baby mamas. Everybody gets mad at you. They overlook you. They overshadow you. And it just becomes a pattern with the black community. The black community is so fucked up. I'm ashamed to even call myself black. You know what I'm saying? Because you got different race of folks that think all black folks are the same. You know what I'm saying? We not all the same. I'm not nothing like none of these wicked folks who you see in the black community that be selling drugs, beating on women, and you know what I'm saying? They got 10 or 11 different baby mamas all over the place. You know what I'm saying? I'm the one who everybody makes fun of. I am the one who everybody makes fun of. I was that young kid. I was that young kid on the block who didn't participate in fights and none of that shit. I mean, I didn't have to defend myself. I didn't defend myself unless I absolutely had to. I'm sorry. I didn't defend myself unless I absolutely had to defend myself. But other than that, I didn't make it to see 31 for no reason. I had to go through hell and hot water to see this age where I'm at now, and I'm proud of it. You know what I'm saying? The age where I'm at now, I'm proud of it, and I hope that God continues to bless me to see more ages to come. You know what I'm saying? Everybody be hollering about some, oh, you old, and you an old head, and this, that, and the third. Y'all better pray that y'all live to see 31, 32, 33, you know what I'm saying? 40, 50, 60. You know what I'm saying? A lot of you youngins out here, y'all better pray that y'all even live to see them ages. Because with the route that y'all going now, this whole entire generation is gonna end up going extinct. With the route that y'all going now, this whole entire generation is going to end up going extinct. You know what I'm saying? You got everybody want to be a gangster. Everybody want to have a lot of baby mamas. Everybody want to be a drug dealer. Don't nobody want to be themselves. And when you do be yourself, you get made fun of for it. Everybody make fun of you because you don't want to do certain stuff. I say let them make fun of you. Be who you are and let them make fun of you. I mean, at the end of the day, that boring life that you live, trust me, it's gonna pay off. The boring life that you live is gonna pay off. Let them talk. Let them crack jokes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what the world is made for. People gonna crack jokes. People gonna talk a lot of noise. You know what I'm saying? People are gonna be the idiots that they are. You got a lot of grown folks out here nowadays who operate like kids. You got a lot of grown folks out here nowadays that operate like children. You know what I'm saying? They don't know how to control themselves. And when somebody don't go along with their narrative, they try to shame you for being who you are. They shame you for being who you are, and then they try to, you know what I'm saying? They try to throw dirt on your name. They try to crack jokes on your name. They try to tell people, oh, you ain't worth this, and they even tell people not to be your friend, or they even tell folks not to talk to you. You know what I'm saying? Because you're not on the same. Everybody out here is mad because people ain't on the same bullshit that they are on. You got a lot of folks out here who are mad because other folks ain't on the same bullshit that they on. You know what I'm saying? The world tries to punish you for having common sense. You know what I'm saying? The world tries to punish you for having knowledge and wisdom and all that good stuff. You know what I'm saying? And I'm telling you right now, man, when I was a young boy, I didn't hang around nothing but elderly people. When I was young, I didn't hang around nothing but elderly people. That's why I got so much respect for my elders. You know what I'm saying? I got so much respect for all of the elderly people of the world. You know what I'm saying? And I hate that this young generation, they don't even know what respect is. You know what I'm saying? This young generation don't respect nothing. That's why I say I'd rather sit back and watch and observe and watch the story play out. I don't want to be in no parts of the story. I'd rather sit back and watch it. And y'all know what the deal is. If you love this video, leave your love, leave your hate, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumbs down. You know what I'm saying? Be yourself, and let them talk. Let them crack jokes. Be who you are. You know what I mean? Everybody got to have something to laugh at every now and then. Let them talk. Let them laugh. You know what I'm saying? Because they not a lot of them ain't worth shit anyway. Everybody out here wanna be a gangbanger, wanna be a drug dealer. You even got folks who treat jail like jail is a nice place to be. Since when did jail become a nice place to be? You know what I'm saying? I got cousins right now who are in the jailhouse for doing dumb shit. I got cousins right now who are in the jailhouse for doing crazy shit, and they ain't never getting out. You know what I'm saying? I didn't make it to 31 for no reason. I had to go through hell and hot water to get through this age. I really did, man. I had to go through hell and hot water to get to 31. And you know what I'm saying? The day is Sunday, November 16th. You know what I'm saying? And I just thought I'd come and give my little testimony. You know what I'm saying? I know some people was expecting a big topic, but I didn't. I wanted to talk about myself in this video. In this video, you know what I'm saying? When you got a lot of common sense and you got a lot of knowledge, you got as much knowledge and wisdom as I got. You know what I'm saying? Everybody overlooks you. You know what I'm saying? They act like you didn't see nothing here when the Tupac and Biggie situation was going down. I was here. You know what I'm saying? When Nas went up against Jay-Z, I was here. When folks was going around lying saying that Michael Jackson was touching on little kids, and they was spreading all them lies about Michael Jackson, I was here. I done seen a lot of shit. And I've been a witness to a lot of shit. I didn't make it to 31 years old for nothing. And now that I'm here, everybody wanna talk down on me, and it seems like every time I turn around, I got somebody saying something negative about me. It seems like every time I turn around, I got somebody saying something negative about me because folks don't even know me. They just go off what they hear other folks say. A lot of people don't even know me. They just go off of what they hear other folks say. You know what I'm saying? They'll hear somebody saying something negative about me, and everybody just go along with it. But let them talk. Let them say what they want to say. Let them crack their little jokes. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be all right because I've learned to manage my mental state of mind. You know what I'm saying? God must really got his hand on my neck because I don't flip out the way that I used to. You You know what I'm saying? I learned to take things lightly now, man, and I learned to accept life for the way it is. Everything is backwards now. Everything is backwards nowadays, and everybody want to get mad at you because you don't go along with the narrative of society. Man, fuck society. You want to know how I really feel about it? Fuck society, and fuck the people that's participating in today's society. You know what I'm saying? That's how I feel about it. But if you love this video, leave your love, leave your hate, comment, subscribe, give me a thumbs up, give me a thumb down. Until my next video, I'ma sign on out, man. God bless America. Peace.